What it is, what it ain't. Back at you once again. It is Conundrum Quill alongside
Conundrum Will, man.
yeah,
I'm
I hear
over
you.
here too, man.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. And this Conundrum Radio. And today, or I guess we just made a video a couple minutes ago, might as well hit him back with another one. But we just had another random conversation.
Yeah, Q wanted to say his disclaimer. This one is for the ladies out there.
Well, I'd rather it be for them than for the
guys can take
fellas.
some notes too, but
Yeah.
Will saying that it ain't for you.
Well, you came up with the corny title.
It's for the ladies.
Well, the title of this one is going to be called New Age Love. Now, that's a very...
For a real love.
Mm-hmm. That's a very vague kind of title or description, whatever it may have it. But we about to break this down somehow. So, when you said New Age Love, what were you thinking at that point in time?
Oh, you gonna make me the term quarter? All right, cool. What I think of New Age love maybe it's a 21st century love.
Okay.
The love in 2018. First I saw on Instagram before dating in 2018.
In 2018. Okay, and
Right.
all right.
And,
I think
we all got our idea of how that could be.
Yeah, and before we touch on that, I think whenever you said New Age Love, I guess I kind of was in that same realm of thinking like the dating scene now in 2018 and how social media plays a part and lack of interpersonal communication plays a part. But yeah, we about to get into that. We about to get into all that. We about to get into all that. Hey, can I do this right quick?
What?
Subscribe. Hey, subscribe. Press that subscribe button. What is it? Right in the right
Upper left corner.
Hey man, and it ain't even gonna be there. But look, just press the subscribe or don't.
You can say the text subscribe.
Yeah, or don't. It don't matter.
That was a joke.
Yeah, you don't have to. So let's check this out. Check this out right quick. Now, we have a term nowadays that's been coined, and I feel like they're about to put it in the dictionary. F-boy. And what I mean by that, I can't say the other because I don't want YouTube to kind of block a video. But a lot of females are calling guys F-boys.
AKA play a game.
Don't know what that means. Now.
Oh, man, it's the old-fashioned man they used to call back in the day. Run the game.
Oh, what'd you say?
Run the game. You know,
oh, them low-down dirty dogs.
Yeah, he got game.
Okay. So the F-boys.
Talking good talk.
But look, we're talking about the new age. So what's a little different? What's different from back in the day than now?
I would say not much. Just the approach or the new players.
New players? Same game?
Same game. I wasn't around back in the day, but if I had to guess, ain't nothing new under the sun.
What makes females call guys F-boys?
Oh, I would think the keyword think. And not say that that's just what I do. But if I was to say I think,
Mm-hmm.
It's saying the right stuff. You know what I mean? Filling them up. You got the perfect answer for the perfect question.
Right. Just in the wrong situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I.e., do you talk to any other girls? Oh, no. I don't do that.
Nah. Well, yeah, why would you? Right.
No, I don't do that.
But in turn, you really do. So I guess an F-boy is just... So I guess an F-boy is somebody who don't keep it 100, per se.
Being transparent, you know what I'm saying? Letting your intentions be known.
Okay.
Like, hey, this is what I'm looking for, and this is how I'm looking for it.
Okay.
But you kind of cater to whatever the person may say that they're looking for. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you got a chick that's like, hey, I want a single family home with a white picket fence. You're like, oh, shoot, that's what I was looking for. And that could be the furthest thing from the truth.
Okay. So I guess we're gonna sum that up. F boy is just basically almost a con artist.
Yeah, if they get something out of it, they would be a con artist. But definitely at the basic level is that is just not being upfront.
So we was talking about the guys and how they're bad.
Oh,
What?
you best believe,
Let's
you know,
let's
not
let's
a game.
can we touch on the material aspect of the new age love?
Oh, you talking about how I'm tripping?
You know, and I still don't understand what that means. You know, I think you're talking about the ice.
I don't got no ice.
But no. What I mean is, you know, say you got some nice clothes, maybe a nice car or whatever. You can still be an F boy. However, now it's kind of blinded by the materialistic things that you may present.
Well, I mean, in defense of people that have material that are not running games,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where you got to go back to is running games, where you're not being upfront.
So are we gonna say new age love in subtitles running games? Is that what this is all about?
I think it's been clouded by that, where people aren't being upfront.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, just not being upfront.
And why do you think that is? Is that more so of a protection of self, protection of the other person, or just maybe they feel like they don't need to say anything?
Well, if I have to talk about running games, it's definitely selfish. I mean, not being considerate of others.
Right.
You run a game for whatever purpose you may have.
And I guess other people like to call it hidden agendas and whatnot.
I would say ulterior motives.
Right.
And I think that's one of the negative aspects of New Age love. We got to throw out there that New Age love has some positivityness.
Okay.
To it.
Okay. Give me a little something. Throw something out there.
I think if we're gonna highlight some positive attributes towards New Age love, we got to focus on that. Our love today is instant. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Instant.
Instant.
I like, and I like that because that's definitely a good and bad thing. But I would definitely like to hear the good ways it can be instant. Go ahead.
Like, you have the ability to connect with people that before you probably would have never even known they was around.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
You can fall in love with a chick in Germany.
That you can do.
And, this new age stuff with technology is made stuff a lot differently. You're not confined to certain areas, You're not confined to your neighborhood or the workplace or bars that you like to frequent.
I'm gonna expound on that. I definitely think there's some pros to the instant thing. Since we live in such a instantaneity. Oh wow! You said I messed that up. Well, whatever. We live in such a instantaneous. Jeez, man. Type of society, at least right here in America, to where like if you send a text and someone on the other end is necessarily maybe not doing nothing, you kind of expect a quick response, almost an instant response. And you get
Huh? You know how many people are not traditionally in arm's length of their phone?
Correct. And it's kind of funny. Side note. Our elders, they don't want to text, and maybe for certain reasons that they don't know how to use the thing. But a lot of other times, they just want to get it out to you and express it to you.
And I've heard the fact of they don't want to be available. Like, hey.
And that's another thing.
We'll talk to you.
That's another thing.
Reach me.
Because if we're gonna keep it all in the vague vicinity of new age relationships, you talking about if you guys know each other's social media. Say sometimes you just don't want to talk to your lady, or you don't want to talk to your man for a second, and you just
go on Instagram, post nothing, or start liking stuff.
You better not even go on there, because now it could say that you're active now. So now it's like, oh, you ignore me, and it's like, I'm not ignoring you. Maybe I just need a break. Maybe we just talked for the last 79 hours, huh?
Maybe my cat just died, and I feel real bad.
And now we're starting to get to the cons of the instantaneity. Man, what is it?
Instantaneous?
Yeah, man. Man.
But instantaneity, if you listen to coin that term.
Oh, man, nah, don't coin that. I don't even know how to spell that yet. Man, that's bad right there.
And that's one of my jokes. That was just a dry joke.
It's okay. I told you, every time you throw one out there, it just... like you throw a rock in the puddle, like, boop! And then it just be like, huh? Guess that's it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Ain't gonna skip or nothing else.
Straight to the bottom.
So let's talk about the quote-unquote, I'm not looking for a hookup.
Oh.
Yeah, hey, you ever see a guy post that on his profile? You ever see that?
That was a weird laugh.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. But I've never seen a guy post that on profile. I might be the only... Well, I've never done that. But...
You always say you be on there.
You know what I'm saying?
Not looking for hookups.
Not looking for hookups. And it...
Type less.
And that, I think that's pretty funny because it's like... You're on this site and you know what you're getting yourself into. So
then maybe I don't want to hook up with you.
Okay. So maybe...
I'm not saying like I'm just man and that, but I'm just saying maybe I don't hook up.
Yeah.
I'd be not accused of hooking up.
Well, apparently... Well, obviously, I guess it's been going on for a long time now. That, guys just don't know how to act and sometimes don't know how to take no for a no. And, or, I guess, do we misread? How are we reading people anymore? Are we reading people off their social media? Because I told you that's a whole psychology. People are getting paid for that now.
You got an old social media psychologist?
To dissect someone's social media. And I should be getting paid for that. You know how easy it is to dissect someone's social media? I mean, just look at what their posts. All right, you look at what they post. Okay, say it's a little different. Just look at their captions. Look how they man, come on, man. That's a whole another show. Matter of fact,
that angle.
Nah, that and it sucks because I'm a part of it too, obviously.
No, you old Instagram professor.
At Conundrum Quill. Conundrum _Quill.
Conundrum Quill. If you want somebody to profess and analyze your picture.
Right, man. Yeah, man, that's bad right there. That's part of the New Age love. Shit, what else? Goddamn, we about 1,000 miles away and I'm trying to say I love you.
Hey, and he will do that. You better stop playing around.
Hey, man.
Sometimes it be like that,
It's the New Age love.
On Instagram, you see that picture, and you're like, hey, I'm in selling love.
It's like, oh, you like my picture back? But nah, we kind of getting off. But no, that is on topic.
I was saying, we talk about the New Age love, because it's like...
But they say slide in my DM.
Oh, well, what? You gonna keep posting these pictures? 2 o'clock, like I'm gonna slide in there?
And then what you go... my favorite one... I guess it's starting to get old now because I guess the fellas are starting to realize y'all fell into the trap anyway. Is the shoot your shot. It's like,
you to know that I was a whole carpenter.
Man, it's like, oh yeah, okay, I'm gonna shoot my shot, right? But it's like, what's the point of shooting the shot if the rim? Basically, it's like this: the
rim is slanted.
The chick has to like you before you even shoot your shot.
Well, you don't know that till you shoot your shot.
Oh no, you do know that. Girls make it known if they like you or not. That's.
Then please enlighten me.
What? They don't make it known if they like you?
No, I don't know.
Girls show attention to what or whom they want to show attention to. And guys do too. Let's not get that misconstrued. Guys do too.
For real love.
At the same time, you know, man, I do not want to put in this analogy, and I'm not gonna put in that analogy because I think we'll probably, you know, yeah. I'm gonna just say, you know, girls are a little more.
I mean, but you remember,
in tune.
In themselves, they're intricate beings.
That's what I'm saying. They're in tune. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, they operate a little differently. They probably got about 15 senses.
15 what?
Senses.
Yeah. I mean, we shoot. I would hope.
A woman's intuition. A woman's.
We got intuition too, man.
A woman know that you're lying.
I don't know if that's intuition or just they see the guilt all over your face. Or guilt. So what about professing your love through messaging? Is that the same as doing it face to face? Yeah. We're talking about the new age love here.
I think it doesn't have as much personality and personalness with it. But it could be taken for what it is. I do think you have to have a mix. Like, I don't think you can have a serious relationship and y'all never met each other.
Okay. And why don't you think that? In the new age era.
I mean, there's some intimacy that always has to be in a relationship. And, you know, intimacy is closeness, where it's like y'all got to at least see what the other person look like.
Smell like and feel like. Is sex before marriage, is that still is that, I don't know, what is that cool?
For some, you know what I mean? I think I would knock either side. If you have a
I definitely don't knock either side.
Marriage, that's respect. But if you got somebody that say, hey, I got to test drive this car before I buy it.
Right.
I'm not mad at them either.
I mean,
so, you know, I see both sides of that.
So when you say new age, when we say new age, is it relationships or love? I don't know.
I mean, those go hand in hand. Relationships turn into love.
Yeah, you know.
On all levels. You see what I'm saying? You can love your.
Well, yeah, I'm saying anybody who I build relationships with, I have some form of love for. Or else I wouldn't build a relationship with, of course. Now,
it depends on what kind of relationship y'all got.
I mean, it could be a business relationship, and I have love for the aspect of what they do to. If I build a relationship, a companionship, a respectful, like trusting, honoring, whatever objectives I can give it, you know what I'm saying? I'm obviously going to love it. Because I'm putting something from me deep down, maybe not even physically, into someone else. I guess what people will say now, they will say their energy. I'm giving you some of my energy.
Yeah, let's show the same energy. I want you to have that same energy when I see you.
How about the new age love, the aspect of where like we post a picture of the guy or the girl that we're with, say, oh, this my baby, this I love him, and then maybe not even a week later, you're talking shit about him. But then the week after that, you got him back up. So are we starting to become conditioned to that? Is that like what's cool to do, or what we supposed to do, or is that just kind of weird?
I would say that's a personal choice. I mean,
Yeah. But I see it. I see it a lot.
Naturally are volatile. Some others are more, smooth, where they don't show the ups and downs of life. Because you know what I mean. All that person is doing is giving you insight to their life.
I mean,
We all have to be honest and say that we have those thoughts where it could be our significant other, girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband. And we're like, I can't stand this motherfucker. Oh, excuse me. I can't stand this person.
And we're already in the era of
we're
in the era of subliminals. We're in the era of subliminals, and I guess people call it subtweeting and stuff like that.
I like to point a lot of fingers. One thing I learned with Facebook. Facebook has the title, "What's on Your Mind." What they're not honest is that if you post what's on your mind, the rest of the world can see it.
Right.
Now, is that something you want the rest of the world to see? But Facebook is pretty ingenious with that. Like, when you make your status, you're saying what's on your mind. And we all have thoughts that go through our minds every day.
Yeah.
The problem is when you speak it. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you never say anything, nobody knows.
Well, especially on platforms as such as Facebook or any other platform, Instagram or anything like that.
That's when we look at New Age love. We got to look at how technology has changed everything. It's changed our love. It's changed our friendships. It's changed our work ethic.
Is posting a picture of your significant other kudo points or
I think it depends on the person. You see what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you got people that post pictures of their significant others and still will cheat.
Right.
You got the memes talking about guys that post their girls as some of the biggest cheaters.
Right. I could see how.
And then you got people that never post their relationship and are going strong. So, it just depends. But I do think when we talk about New Age love, we got to talk about how this new age, which is the 21st century, which is the technological century, it has changed everything. Everything about humans' relationships, it has changed. You see what I'm saying? You got grown-ass men getting mad at each other because they not texting them or tagging them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, tag me, dog. Hey, you tag me, dog.
Yeah, where you should say that.
Bro, why you ain't tag me, man?
Dynamics that have changed.
I'm like, no, I mean, I agree with that. I agree with that. And to go back to the instant part, which kind of gets us in trouble, and we're sending messages and
I'm always available.
And we ain't even decode the word message itself, but we're sending messages and stuff like that. And sometimes these messages can be misinterpreted. You understand what I'm saying? If you say something and you're not serious, but you didn't put that LOL, it could be misinterpreted as totally something else.
Well, you can't even read body language.
Well, ain't nobody talking to each other no more. Don't anybody want to see each other no more.
I may send you something that comes off sarcastically the way you read it, but I was being stone cold serious.
Yeah.
So they call it interpersonal, where it's like we talk about interpersonal stuff. Some things don't need to be text; they need to be discussed.
Yeah. And actually, some things have to be said face to face.
Exactly. Where's her head? Yeah. But the other side of it, you got to remember, technology provides a shield.
It provides a great median and a shield from you and from whatever it is you're trying to do. Which
plus you have time with technology. Like you get a message, you got at least a minute.
Yeah.
So you can think of a response. If you're always face to face, you don't have that much time.
There's been times to where there has been people who maybe could not have expressed their true feelings to me or to someone else, face to face. But through a text, they could just, lay it all out and something like that. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you're interpersonal, if you're some type of person that loves that mano y mano, I want eye to eye, that face to face, body to body contact. That message ain't gonna really hit you as hard as you just telling me right to my face.
That's why they got those saying, "Say it to my face."
Well, don't say it at all, I guess.
Right, because I mean, you say it to someone's face, I make it real.
Yeah,
So,
you know.
like, they really truly understand where you're coming from. Like, there's no innuendo, there's no insinuation. It's like, this is what it is.
I mean, they that hold on, time out, and that because y'all lucky this is only a freestyle video because we could make this into about 9 parts if we really got serious with it because we was all over the place.
It's something to pick up because, I mean, you know, we just,
Oh yeah,
feet wet.
oh yeah, man. If y'all comment on some stuff, we'll definitely, maybe incorporate it in the next video.
They might complain too, but I'm joking. That won't happen.
Like again, I guess we got to say this is our opinion. If y'all actually made it this far, that's pretty cool, and I thank you and we appreciate it.
I would love to hear from you.
Yeah,
You know,
but
some ideas, everything.
we definitely about to sign off here. It's been real.
Probably too real.
Conundrum Quill.
And Conundrum, well.
Subscribe to Conundrum Radio. Peace.